Gentlelady from New Mexico is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to remind everybody here that Democrats offered an amendment in the Rules Committee so that we could have fixed the SALT problem, not just for for tax year 2023, which is when you pay your taxes now in 2024, but fixed it for 2 years. Now, if they were really interested in solving this problem, they would have made sure that it got fixed for the 2 years. Do you know what the Republican vote was? Unanimous. Every single one of my Republican colleagues on the Rules Committee said no. We don't want a fix that would actually fix it for 2 years. We just want to get past this next election. We just want to make sure that when those people file their taxes now, as April 15th is coming up, that this is fixed. 1 year. They could have had it for 2. Every single one of them, even our New York colleague, voted no. With that, Mr. Speaker, I will yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from New Jersey, Mr. Pascrell.
Gentleman from New Jersey is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, let me remind everyone how we got here. State and local taxes were always deductible. State and local taxes. Since the Civil War, before we even had a tax code, until the House Republicans and Mr. Trump stole the deduction in the 2017 Republican tax scam. Do you remember that? It wasn't advertised as a tax increase. It was furthermore buried. Over $600 billion buried. And where'd that money go? You know where it went. Despite pervasive half-truths and outright lies, SALT has always been about the middle class. The 10,000 cap Republicans imposed has been a heavy burden for middle-class families across this nation, and our public services relied on SALT absolutely. All told, firefighters, police officers, first responders, teachers, mayors, county officials, and governors have begged us to fix this. Democrats passed a full repeal through this chamber. We passed SALT relief numerous times. Over and over, we've been blocked, and we have never given up, and we won't. Multiple times this term, Ways and Means Republicans voted down an amendment which I put forth to raise the deduction and fix the marriage penalty. This is double taxation. I thought this is what we were trying to get rid of. Instead, you had a tax cut in 2017 where you hid getting rid of the deduction. Now it's a $10,000 minimum. My amendment is the same as legislation put forth by Mr. LaLota of New York, Republican. When we tried a few weeks ago, every committee Republican voted no. This badly flawed measure is a far cry for the middle-class tax relief, and it is really the bare minimum we could do. This certainly is no way to enact tax policy. This is no way to treat tens of millions of Americans and communities. What we have before us is a fig leaf to paper over that Republicans oppose middle-class tax relief. And I believe in the election of 2018, this was one of the issues. The fact should surprise no one.
Gentleman's time has expired.
Yield another 15 seconds.
Gentleman is recognized.
The fact should surprise no one, since it was Republicans that stole away that middle-class tax help in the first place. It's a very critical issue, Mr. Speaker. I hope we address it sooner rather than later. Thank you very much.